Hey everybody, sorry about that. I don't think the mic was on. Today we're gonna mix up the other project called Bright. It's a response to Blue, which is gonna be released soon everywhere streaming is sold. And I'll show you my process from scratch. Let me get OBS out of here real quick. Oops. I'm gonna turn this brightness up. But this will be a tutorial series kind of on mixing and mastering and all the stuff that I do in the studio. So I'm using a fireface interface, fireface UC by Army. We're in Pro Tools right now, but we'll go through a bunch of different things in the series, but I'm just trying this out. I want you to see how I took this stereo track here, if you can see it. Okay, good. This stereo track is just a board mix from that Tascam over there, Model 24, and it's kind of just the way it is. I can't change anything because it's already done, but everything else is added overdubs on top of it, on top of the stereo track, so we'll see how those turn out. But I'll show you my process really quick and I'll let you listen to the track, and it should be just an instrumental. We'll see what happens here, and I gotta figure out what song it is, and we gotta take pre-roll off, so you'll see me stumble around this mix. I guess it starts back here, so I didn't clip it right. I always leave space at the beginning to make sure that I bounce it out right for distribution later, and just to have space. So anyway, yeah, that's it. We'll just start going from where we're at. And I might start with that and try to make it sound better since it's the stereo, but also I want to put it on the thing so I know it's the Tascam. Okay, cool. How's everybody doing today? I think up here, interesting. Which one's going here? Sorry, there's still a vocal in it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is the whole entire stereo mix out. I don't want that. That was the export on the board. It does that. It takes channels. Oh, and it even says, yeah, 23 and 24. It sends out the entire mix. This is the instrumental by itself. I hope. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. We'll see. And that's when the lights went out. Yeah, that's it there. So, I'm just gonna rename it. Reference board mix. And then I'm gonna Apple Shift N, stereo, audio track. We're gonna call this backing tracks A. Just kidding. I don't know why I said that. No, I know why, because my finger slipped. Backing tracks. One second, I want to make sure Twitch is up. We'll see what happens here. If not, it's still recording somewhere, so we will post it later. And if you like these tutorials, join me over on Locals at Love Punk US, or whatever I call it, DVC maybe. I don't know. We don't know yet. Cool. It says it's live. We're gonna trust it. You getting other sound? You're not hearing the tracks at all? There we go. Okay, I guess I have to start that whole thing over. We're pretty much mixing over a stereo board mix from the Tascam. I'm playing guitar and singing over it, and I want, that's the only tracks. These aren't even used. Cool. We'll edit that out in YouTube, but there you go. Sorry, y'all. Oh yeah, you heard me through the mic. Sorry I couldn't hear the tracks. Here they go now. This one's called Darkness. And I didn't have a knowledge of the darkness till I got sucker punched in Denver by undercover cops. That's not how the song goes. It doesn't rhyme that well if I did it like that. Let's do... Oops. See, we don't like it doing that. Whoa, 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 whoa. So that's the stereo track featuring the chimes at my parents' house. Nice. That's cool. I'm just gonna make sure we have the right one. And if not, I'm just gonna turn these speakers on so you can hear it. I don't care. It's mostly for the process of it. I'll get it out to you eventually in the right form. Cool, so there you go. That's the stereo track. And what did I say? I wanted to get it taken care of first, and then we'll mix the other crap in. And I will go back to it for reference, but we'll get these going here. Delete, 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 delete. I'm just gonna blast my headphones, so. Looks like it's going. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, y'all, if you can't hear it. I don't know what changed in my audio settings. Cool. Acoustic guitar. I just don't want to hear that. I just only want to hear my headphones. Let's start on the master. On the other one, it was a mastered track, so this one is not. This is just straight board mix. Sorry, I have to change volumes by hand. Why'd I try to work it out? You know, make active. I'm using Slate Virtual Mix Rack. Here we go. If it's going to it. is typically what I have on the track. I'm blasting my ears right now, by the way. I actually do. You can start with basic EQ. Basic EQ.
My dear, the way you're so in between, and it's clear that you're just a reflection of me.
And we'll put a marker here for darkness. So this is what I want to teach everybody, Bryce and Graham included, if you guys are watching. This is what I do with the backing tracks. This is what I do with the stereo board mix, which for live at the Red Room sessions, it's for that. And then I use the vocal and the guitar. And then I just run through it until I like it. That's pretty much what mixing is and mastering. And ask my friend Dylan in Mike TV. Him and I talk about it all the time. Sound is practical. You just want to get stuff sitting where it needs to sit. And you want to make sure your first thing is you're referencing at good volumes and checking at quiet volumes, loud volumes, all that stuff. Let's make sure this is still going here. Nice. It says live. And again, if you can't hear the track, I'll send it later. We'll re-upload it, right?
Far too long.
You'll hear it eventually anyway. I'm thinking of going to this in a second, but we gotta go to the loud part before I even grab that. That's it. So Virtual Mix Rack is by Slate. They have this, oops, one second. They have this virtual mix bus thing, so it's like you're going through an analog board. That Tascam's kind of cheaper, so I wanted to get digital analog processing as if we have each channel with its own character here on the virtual channel. Going into the mix bus, which is where all of them go into. And you can change the different characters of the sound on that. And then I kind of just get a feel for where stuff is sitting with like the Revival, just 2-knob EQ, just low and high. But you want to watch it always. If you start hearing stuff get weird, just go back through the gain staging and figure it out. Let's get the vocal going. Let's get this going while we're here. Get it leveled. So where were we? Okay, there was a tape machine too. We actually need to do the tape machine for on the master. Let's focus on the master.
When it was all just a dream.
Always check your hearing. And essentially, I need to do this real quick. So I was kind of using the master as the EQ for the backing track, but we actually should probably just give it its own thing here because I'm getting angry with it. We'll do this actually, that's fine. That's a 2-track. Yeah, they have 2-track and then 16-track. So set the machine type to 16-track on all your individual tracks, set the 2-track for the half-inch tape. That's what I do. We'll continue now. And I'm actually going to mute this so we only have this track. And then just find beauty. You just go through and you find the most beautiful sounds you can. Not bad. Okay, now we'll go back to this. I know it's kind of wonky. Just trust your ears always. Don't look at the stuff you're mixing. Just, I mean, you have to look, but trust your ears is the trick. I'm just gonna put everything there. Over here. I like that. You don't want to kill it. Oops, did I? I don't even have it on there. That's fine. Whatever. I don't need it here. That's fine. I like the sound of that. Okay, let's just try to get a vocal level. Let's fully reset this. First of all, always start with balances. Sometimes I'm going to say the things you should do. Don't do as I do sometimes, because I'll backtrack and fix my mistakes. But, oops. But check this out. That just fell. It's a thank you card. Maybe I'll send a thank you letter. I'm starting to not like those highs at all, or the high mids. I put the snare right below the vocal, space-wise with EQ. The EQ is like a top-to-bottom situation. Going to that on accident. I usually have the other. So just, yeah, I turn up the input until it's all the vocal kind of sounds even, and then you can bring down the output. But it's going to probably be song to song, but I'm going to try to find something that fits all the time, to be honest, because I'm trying to do this quick. Oops, sorry. That isn't dark. This other one is darkness. This first one's anomaly. My bag. Sorry, y'all. This one's anomaly. Yay. Oops. Anomalied. I don't think I spelled. Maybe I did. I don't know. It's my own song. I can spell it like I want. What is happening? What happened to us? Just kidding. That's already mixed. I don't even have to think about it. There we go. Thank you for watching, if you guys are watching. Oh, and if I'm blocking your view over there with my camera, my bag. I'll try to put it over here. I didn't think about it. I can't see my face right now, so. I guess we'll leave it over here. That's fine. We're really only working in this space, so it's fine. And I don't need all this crap. Always be cleaning. While we're doing this, let's clean this up. Let's make this vocal, Daye vocal, Daye guitar, backing tracks. Daye vocal. I always do vocals like light blue. And then guitar is the guitar. Backing tracks, I don't know. What do you want to do? Orange? Yeah, let's do orange. I'm gonna sit up straight too. Always sit up straight. Always close your eyes when you're mixing. Don't always close your eyes. Once in a while, close your eyes. It's still a little low. Actually, wrong one. And we'll mix the vocal in context with the tracks too. Always trust your ears. Don't use presets. And use the special EQ or the this is multi-band. If you by the end I change it. All this changes by the time you hit mastering too. You just want to try to get it the best you can in this stage. Once you add the Pro L2 and the EQ, it gets wild. The EQ is that's for the end. Okay, maybe let's do on this one. And I already did this for the remix that I uploaded to YouTube on Love Punk Records, turned to studios now, due to a friend's suggestion. But I'll post this over on DVC, and then I'll have more tutorials at some point. Okay, so I also forgot I have this is my I have a DS. Oh, I already have a de-esser. Sorry, y'all. Let's put a de-esser on just in case. The setting they have actually is pretty safe. I know I said don't ever use presets, but like use them very infrequently. If you can just start working with stuff from scratch, it ends up being a lot better. Let's activate that. 1 second, yeah. Okay.
When it was all just a dream.
I'm gonna open up a door. Ran out of cable. Also, I have the master kind of set where it is, so you don't want to move that because that fader actually is pre-fader to all of these plugins here. Sorry, and I need to move that over too because you're probably right on the camera.
Just a reflection of me. I fear I don't like what I
so we don't need this whole bottom part anyway. But
just a reflection of me. Just a reflection.
I'm trying to look at it before it goes away. There's still words that aren't going through, so you want to listen. You want to make sure each word is clear. So you do that in between dancing between the input and the output on there.
Reflection of me, just a reflection of me.
So these are all active. This one is not yet. But I might do stuff later, but the vocal sounds good. That mic is pretty nice. It's a warm U47. Okay, so I also just messed up a word there. You can do a little editing like that. I filmed it in the dark, so you can't see my lips moving, and I'm right against the pop filter anyway. So just take the U out. See? That's the magic, folks. That is the magic. And I want to do it up until the point. And that's fine. And always make your fades. And I have the multi-tool on Pro Tools, so you can just make fades like that. You know, on the backing track, I need to really fix that snare eventually. Loud to quiet is a good time to check. Sweet. I like it. I like it a lot. And then darkness. Oops, that was right. See? Oh, I do have it. Let's make this a little bigger. Of darkness. We'll just go to this. This is fun. Head on, right here, right punched in the fucking face. Right. So we're making compromises here. Each mix is going to be different because, you know, different days, same day, but different board mixes and all. So we'll try to find a happy medium. I kind of just have the tracks set where they are, though, for tracking when I'm doing board mixes like that. Oops. We're way out. We're way out. Let's listen through it. I'm going to share this stream real quick. Hey, one viewer, thanks for watching, man. Or girl. Baby. Whatever kind of baby you are.
When it was all just a dream.
Not knowing you're a baby. This is the stereo track, so every time I do that, it turns everything up, so we might... I should fix it now. When you... Also, one sec, real quick. Trust your intuition when that stuff happens. When you come to a decision like, oh crap, I need to fix that snare drum, just fix it when you're thinking about it. Trust God. In the mix. And actually, I wasn't even on that. I thought I was because of this. Again, I was trusting my eyes. I was not trusting my eyes, but I wasn't even looking. I need to not have this disappear every time. Can I move? Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Let me hide these. What? Nope, don't do that. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I take screenshots a lot. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. That's not the right one. That's for the monitoring. Sorry, y'all. Lord Almighty. There we go. Taking the hat off. It's too hot. I keep doing that. Once you get in this area, there's distortion. You can always pull that back, but do whatever you want. Anyway, let's move on since they're all going to be loud. I'll let you listen to darkness here. Sorry, y'all. You know, I might just click over here so I know what I'm working with. With mixing, just always trust yourself while you're going through it. This would mean something now. Once you get excited, that's how you know it's good. There's still S's happening. Do you hear all these S's that I thought the DS were to fix? So it's still hitting me. I turned it up to, like, another thing, you can blast the volume to hear low end, especially on these little guys. I just mix on these because I know what they sound like, and I start with that, and then I mix on the bigger speakers. If the mono speaker was working, I'd fix it, but I don't have any money because I've been poor for 3 years on 1 meal a day. No, I'm just kidding. It's not been that bad. 1.5 meals. See, you know what? I'm gonna use the tape machine now. Sorry, I didn't know I was so low. I'm just listening at certain levels of distortion, and it changes the EQ. Everything changes everything, so just go back, or don't go back, but just do what you want. I like where that was. I'm gonna use a different one for funsies. This Neve style one is so sensitive, so find the frequencies you don't like, dip them out very subtly if you can hear the differences. And we're listening to the snare. I might actually do that. I might do that on this one. I just realized we haven't even got to the acoustic yet. So essentially EQs are volume controls for different parts of the frequency spectrum, right? So, and you can actually learn this. If you get the Slate plugins, they have a wonderful set of tutorials that I still need to go through, but their ear training stuff is awesome, and their EQ is awesome. So buy Slate digital plugins, dude. They're the best right now. Okay, and I'm also, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. Sorry, we'll go to a section we're not listening to a lot. This is your life, though. If you're a mix engineer, you're just going to be listening to the same shit a million bazillion times. That's like, I don't know, I like that. Did I just, yeah, I'm again, no, I am on the right one. I just don't have it on. Ah, that's the bad one. Sorry. Also, make sure you're, this is a great lesson actually. make sure you're not tricking yourself. Sometimes when we do stuff, we think, oh, that sounds better, and it's not even on. So that's a big lesson. I learned that from, well, I don't remember, somewhere.
Sing a name, how the song of praise. I had no.
That's better. And whenever you lower volume on an EQ, you're lowering the volume like on the other stuff, so you can go back through the chain and raise it.
Sing a name, how the song of praise. I had no.
And pretty much I mix until my ears don't hurt. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, I EQ until the pain is gone. And that's a good way to do it if you don't care about your hearing.
Sing a name, how the song of praise. I had no need to fear that darkness. My heart's light,
And when you're pulling out S's, don't make yourself have a lisp. Lisp.
sing a name, how the song of praise. I had no need to fear that darkness. My heart's light, the lights are on.
Similarly, if you're boosting, you gotta pull it back.
Sing a name,
But we kind of already added all the high end weed, and it was already higher. I don't know.
sing a name.
Oh, and while we're here, I don't know. You can pull out low end if you want. This is a high pass, so you can pull it out until it sounds bad.
Sing a name, how the song of praise.
And right now I'm listening for low end, so you can just bring it back in until it fits in with the mix.
Sing a name, how the song of praise.
But again, with vocals, you don't need a lot of low end unless you're losing the proximity. Unless you want the proximity. When you're closer to the mic, you get more low end. The farther away, you get less. But
Sing a name, how the song of praise.
But again, with the EQ is always like this type of field, like the y-axis. So when you're thinking low end sits kind of towards the bottom of the field in your ears, low mids, high mids, and then highs. It's a good way to think about it.
Sing a name,
So I'm listening to the low end of the bass and wanting the vocal to still be present, enough there, but not enough to cover up stuff.
sing a name, how the song of praise. I had no.
And whenever you're cutting frequencies, all the other frequencies boost. When you're boosting frequencies, all the other frequencies go down because it's all proportional. Sound is proportional, so be careful with that.
Sing a name,
Because I'm pulling out low end, but then the S's are coming back more. So, but like maybe this is all subjective, but we're trying to get to a good sound.
sing a name, how the song of praise.
And you can just pull out low end to see where the S's are too, I guess.
Sing a name, how the song of praise. I had no need to fear that darkness. My heart's light, the lights are on. Compelled to hate this child.
again, those huge jumps when I pull the knob all the way to the right, that's more for just finding bad stuff. When you're adding tone, like if you're like, this doesn't have enough of this, I mean, it's good for finding that too. If you wanted, okay, that's the frequency, you know. So boost stuff to find the frequency that you're messing with. Just trust your ears. Just turn knobs.
Say the name, how the song prays. I had no need to fear that darkness. My heart's like lights are wrong, compelled to hate this child that's done no wrong. I am hearing I've been loved.
So that's fallen. Let's try it. We're just going through. And we haven't added any reverb yet, so we're going to say follow playback on that. I don't want it to keep going back to the beginning and messing with you guys. Let's just go to the next verse. Ooh, woo! We missed a whole section.
Been so low, so long, so what? Tried it once and spilled the cup. Reminds him
See, you gotta watch yourself. I thought I was on the other one. I was on the vocal. I had to get about the rug. Maybe I should do this. Nah, it's fine. Just stay with what it is. I don't want to mess up everything. Also, don't make huge decisions that'll mess up everything you did. Just keep going.
You're not an ordinary one. Baby, let's stop pretending. We set the world on fire. Could you say we live for all we love? The sky goes up in fire. Let's say I live for all our love. We set the world on fire. We say we live for all we love. But you're not an ordinary one. Baby, let's stop pretending. We set the world on fire. Could we say we live for all we love? The sky goes up in fire. Let's say I live for all our love. We set the world on fire. We say we live for all we love.
Nice. Nice. This one's not in stereo, so sorry, y'all. Maybe I just need to find the stereo track, huh? Whatever. I'll do it later. It's good to mix in mono. Everything's going to be a little bit boosted in the back track.
Oblivion.
I won't do that one. We can do this one. You guys know that one, or you don't even have to do that one, but I will anyway, later.
When you put the light, no, she'll meet me in that darkness there. I know you'll keep me.
And I think the vocal's better on that one than the live version on the video, to be honest. Oops. Okay, this is the cool one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is it this one? Yikes. 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 We'll do cut all this out here. Cut it out! Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. We still have them. I thought I deleted them on accident. Sometimes that happens. We'll do this. You know how it be.
My own business. for the war. God save the queen, our enemy must have stolen her. Send the guards, send the guns, send the dogs back to hell where they be and belong. What's the king left without his promised one?
And so on this one, I'm only doing vocal. There's no acoustic guitar. I'm gonna mix the acoustic guitar in later. You guys can hear it in the final version, but I'll just finish up this with this song.
Be and belong. What's the king left without his promised one? Found him out in the north in a nest built for love. Looked as if they planned it all to cover up. Drag them both through the lake till the bubbles stop.
And I thought this would be a good time to do
All is fair,
reverb, but I think I accidentally made it an audio track, not an aux track,
all is fair in love and war.
which I do all the time.
I just thought my reach could reach out to her.
Usually auxes are green, but the colors were blocked, so
Send the guards, send the guns, send the dogs back to hell where they be and belong. What's a king left without his promised one?
send to a bus. Bus 1, 2.
Send the guards, send the guns, send the dogs back to hell where they be and belong. What's the king left without his promised one?
And this is where it really gets tricky with S's, because reverbs are going to make the S's definitely stand out more. Sorry, I'll keep going.
God, bring back my love. God, bring back my love.
What's a king left without his promised one? Oh, it's still lit. It is lit.
Just the fool
There it is.
kind
Thanks Pro Tools for letting me do that while the playback's there. They didn't have that until recently.
to break you up.
Yeah.
Did you laugh
And I just made this solo all the time. You do that with Command click.
out loud?
Let's try it. Let's see what's the vocals doing.
God, bring back my love.
Why am I not getting anything?
What's a king left without
Oh,
his
because we
promised
actually need to
one?
send the bus. Goodness gracious.
Was I just a fool?
Oh, let's hear it in context. We're gonna find a good one. But I want a specific thing on fool, if you know what I mean. Fool.
Was I just a fool? Was I just a fool? Was I just a fool? Was I just a fool?
That's kind of cool.
Just a fool? Was I
Plates are good for vocals sometimes, but just mess with what you want.
just a fool? Kind of clown. Did it break you up? Did you laugh out loud when you let me down?
And with anything you're adding, like reverb, anything you're boosting the signal in or sending it to somewhere else, it's going to make the vocal louder. So go. Now we're going to do balancing and fader crap. So here we go.
Send the guards, send the guns, send the dogs back to hell where they be and belong. What's a king left without his promised one?
Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, and also we could do this. Send it 0 all the way and just...
I bring back my love.
like that. You can use like either way. It's gain staging, right? So we had that up there, or you could have it there. Did we do it right? Did we do it right? Do you want to start from the beginning on that one? I do. I definitely do. What's this one called? Oh yeah. It's called Promise with a 1. But what I'm talking about, my own business, my own religion, it's this business.
My own business, my own
And I'll teach you how I do my business.
business, my own religion, my own business, my own religion, my own religion. Waking up, queen size bed, reached for her, felt no more. Called my boy, desperate, where'd she run?
And usually I like subtle reverb, so I don't know.
It's taken up time and power spare for the Lord. God save the queen, her enemy must have stolen her.
So it kind of got quiet there. I don't know. It's not a huge deal, but I'm just adjusting now. And now everything's just little adjustments because we kind of got to get some.
It's taken up time and power spare for the Lord. God save the queen, her enemy must have stolen her. Send the guards, send the guns, send the dogs back to hell where they be and belong. What's a king left without his promised one? Found him out in the north in a nest built for love. Looked as if they planned it all to cover up. Drag them both through the lake till the bubbles stop.
All is fair. All is fair in love and war. I just thought my reach could reach out to her
Reach out
and remove the mask she wore.
and remove the mask she wore. Send the guards, send the guns, send the dogs
Kind of like the S's on there.
back to hell where they be and belong.
Okay, cool. So you heard it.
Love.
Oops. What did I just do? Okay. Actually, I'll end it there. But that's how we do it. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go play video games. Maybe not. Maybe I'll watch Temple of Doom. I don't know. Oh, look, you can clean this up. I'll show you guys mastering later, maybe, but maybe not on this one. Maybe on the album, next album, I mean. Show you how I do that. Current clients, let me know if you want me to do tutorials on mastering too. This is like a quick mix tutorial with very few tracks. but I can show you what I did on the board too if you guys want analog mix stuff. So anyway, bye. Thank you, everybody. Love punk records. It'll be on locals too. Oh yeah, sorry if I was hitting the desk a lot too. I like to dance. That's like my, if I wasn't a singer, I'd be a dancer. Are we human or are we dancer? Always a good question. Oh crap. This was not showing screen. I just realized that. Oh well. Sorry, y'all. At least you heard what I was saying. I'll show you what I did later. Sorry about that.